What is up, everybody? It's the Brew Podcast, and this is episode 43. 43. And we are coming at you today. You know, we've been taking a little break. I know some of my homies asked me when I went back to the block, yo, you still doing that podcast? Should be making me feeling sad when they ask it like that. Like, you still doing that? I'm like, yeah, bro. Shit wasn't popping.
Took one Saturday off.
I was like, I had to explain it. I was like, bro, you know what it was? Saturday we do this, and there was Will Smith didn't smack this guy until Sunday. And we're not into it like that where I gotta call her and go, we need to do this over Zoom. And we gotta get this done. It was not shit popping. Will Smith had to smack him because Russia war was getting too boring. War was too boring. We needed.
Wait, you told him that?
What?
You told him that? Like what you
Yeah,
what
they say? Nothing. What do you want me to say? Like, what are you gonna say to that? I guess. Like, that's just the honest answer. Like, I wasn't trying to make a joke. I was just like, nothing was going on Saturday, so we just chilled out, and then we just did it on. Then they smacked them on Sunday.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they couldn't give it to us.
Yo, speaking of, since you already brought it up, yesterday I was at 7-Eleven, and I'm checking out, and the guy that works behind the counter, who's cleaning, he's like, all of a sudden, it's quiet. He goes, all hail Will Smith. And I just turned, I'm like, what? So he said that randomly. He wasn't having no conversation. He literally was just cleaning and just said that. I just burst out. I couldn't hold it in. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
It's weird.
Yeah, no, very weird. And then the girl behind the counter, I guess they had like an inside joke about it. I don't know. But anyways. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, with the whole Will Smith smacking situation, I feel like I think that was a very emotional situation right there.
Yeah.
And some people are saying that Jada Pinkett Smith, is that her name?
Yeah.
Pinkett?
Yeah.
Pinkett?
Mm-hmm.
P-I-N-K-I-T?
Yeah.
Pinkett.
Pinkett. Like Pickett, but with an N.
Pinkett. It doesn't sound
right.
If you say it, no, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So basically, some people are saying that she might be a witch. She has him under control.
Bro, at the end of the day, this is my take on Hollywood. All of those people that make it to that caliber in Hollywood are all under control, bro. Like, they're all the same to me. I don't know what you want me to say. Like, I don't trust any of them. I don't believe any of them. And they're all literally, even if you, like, hypothetically, let's say she's also under control by somebody else. Like, the person who runs Hollywood controls everybody in Hollywood. That's it.
You know, man, the amount of jokes that came out after he slapped him was insane. Like, you think slapping him was going to stop the jokes? It even brought more jokes. Like, things like, I saw memes that was like, Tupac would have killed him. Like, Jada told Will when he came back that Tupac would have killed Chris Rock. He would have just slapped him.
Nobody was actually...
Oh, by the way, happy Ramadan, everybody. It's Saturday, first day of Ramadan. You know, Ramzan Mubarak.
Ooh,
Let's go.
How you say that?
Ramzan Mubarak.
What does that mean?
Mubarak means celebration. Mm-hmm. And then Ramzan is Ramadan.
Oh, okay. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, that also, like, I saw a thing that somebody was like, I didn't even know there was an Oscar, like, thing. So I feel like all of this is also to bring back the Hollywood events and stuff like that, so people pay attention, like, oh, what's gonna happen at the next one?
Well, I will tell you this. I did see an ad for the Grammys. Right, it was the Grammys where it happened, like our Oscars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw an ad for them, like recently, like after the slap happened. You know, so. It does seem more like a marketing ploy than anything else. Just based on everybody's an actor. Mm-hmm. And the whole funny thing that he got like Best Actor award or something. Like,
yeah.
Or like Oscar. He got the Oscar. Like test. After like, that,
this is one of your roles.
Yeah, this is just it's just like they just try to, I guess they try to see if he could bring out if they could bring out, I think this is what it was. Like Joe Rogan said he was quivering when he was yelling from his seat. Mm-hmm. If that's the thing, like maybe it's like an acting situation, but where you kind of, you like basically like they're like, what was that movie, like I Am Legend? Mm-hmm. Do some I Am Legend stuff, but since it's not like a movie scene, he starts quivering a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Maybe Will Smith. maybe Will Smith is so like jaded, is so like away from the thing. Maybe he slaps Chris Rock and gets actually scared. You know what I'm
I
saying?
guess,
He
yeah.
slaps him and he's like, "Oh, I'm doing this in front of everybody, but I still gotta play the I am legend role." That's why he starts quivering a little bit and
Okay,
stuff. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because like a movie set acting tough is different. It's directors. It's like the scene is here. Over here is like a whole different scene. Like it's like the directors and everybody's here. This is where the movie is taking place. So I feel like they can differentiate and be more into scene there.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's in front of everybody that knows Will Smith, I feel like when you play out tough, it gets a little harder because you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
Yeah.
it's a lot more pressure on you. It's more like Will Smith is not like a big live performer either, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it was a big marketing ploy. On to the thing of who might not know, Ramadan, that is the day that Muslim people don't eat or drink water. As you can see, I am not participating. Um, but yeah, people do that. She did it for like 1 day or 2 day or whatever.
What?
Last year,
I did it
fasting
for a week.
for one straight week, every day.
Yeah.
No way.
I followed the schedule for a week.
Really?
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you feel after that?
I felt very clean. Like my digestive system was nice and reset after that. But I wouldn't do it again. Like I do intermittent fasting throughout the day. So I eat breakfast. I fast usually until dinner unless I work out during the middle of the day. But
Yeah.
I still kind of fast, just not like that extreme anymore.
I'm not gonna lie. To think about it, that's a really like cool way to preserve food from really going extinct, right? Like let's say if you're an economy that feeds people,
Yeah.
and then like one month out of the year, the economy
Like takes a break.
they takes a break from buying all the food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could conserve a lot of food. I mean,
Yeah, that would conserve a lot if everybody just stopped for a month.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, they still eat, but
It's
obviously it's
limited.
less.
It's like a
Yeah, you
feeding
can't
window.
dog the whole day's worth of food in an hour if you've never ate all day because
No,
your
your
stomach
stomach is
shrinks.
shrink.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
stomach
yeah.
shrinks.
Yeah.
Your stomach shrinks.
Yeah.
And I think like there's links to that where like since you're not using your body as much and you conserve putting in less food so your body's not breaking it down, it prolongs life. It extends life just by a little bit more,
Yeah.
like because every time you do it, you could just you're kind of putting your body on a break for that month,
Right.
which just kind of I don't know. I don't know how the logic's supposed to. Well, we got Jake Trent. I saw him post on IG that he's gonna be on Flagrant too. Congratulations to my guy. Uh, put up more videos on YouTube. I'm tired of this 1 month subscription shit. You're the only one I'm subscribed to. I want more videos. Or just put more just put one of the free ones in there, yo. I swear, I don't care, bro. I'm already paying for this. Like, just throw it in there, bro. Yeah. That was sick. I hope you was around Queens. Hope you didn't just go to Manhattan and see them and then get out. People gotta come to Queens, man.
Yeah.
Like, y'all come to New York. Don't keep an apartment in Manhattan. I don't know why people. I know people that come to New York. They rent a car and they get an apartment in Manhattan, and then they bitch about it.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "Yo, I got a ticket. I got this. I got
You're in
that."
the worst place.
Yeah, and then like, yo, you can't even like. The best thing you got for you is like late night driving out of Manhattan and going other places and coming back and finding part. That's probably like the most peaceful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like you're really like I mean like honestly, I think if somebody really wants to have a good New York experience, this is how to have a good New York experience. Get a nice home or an apartment in Queens somewhere. I feel like in Queens, the closer to the city you are, the more lit you're gonna be. But still keep in Queens so you have that little bit of basically like I feel like Queens got a little bit more control. Like when my homies came from Cali, they stayed in East New York. It's just so hectic over there. People selling crack across the street. There's crackheads walking out at nighttime. It's dangerous on the block. There's cops everywhere. Like it's just it's cool to go through that hood if you really want to like look around
Mm-hmm.
and like feel like you're in Grand Theft Auto or something. Like, you know, it's cool for that, but on the sense of like actually taking in like a New York experience, I feel like I don't know much about Brooklyn, so I can't give my opinion on that. I know a little bit about the Bronx, but there's not anything ever interesting in the Bronx is like the safari of New York. You think the Brooklyn is, but it's really not. The reason why it's not is because it don't cost you to go to Brooklyn from Queens.
No.
It costs you from Queens to the Bronx because if you want to take the freeway, not the freeway, but the way that's free,
It's long.
it's very long. You got to go through
Yeah.
the 59th Street Bridge, and then you got to go through Harlem, and then you got to go through the Bronx. And let's say if you want to go to like somewhere like what is that? Pelham and
Pelham
Parkchester,
Yeah,
Parkchester. But you're gonna go to Parkchester, Castle Hill. If you want to go to Parkchester, Castle Hill, which is on the closest to Queens in the Bronx. So the Bronx is kind of coming down, and then Queens is right here, and then Manhattan is right here. So what you have to do is you got to go from Queens to Manhattan to go to the Bronx. Now, if you want to go to Castle Hill, you got to come down the Bronx, and you're gonna be so close to Queens that you're not gonna want to go all the way back around to go. You're just gonna take the bridge anyway.
Yeah.
So and plus like a lot of bad stuff's happen to people when they come out of cars in the Bronx. Like it's just more like a safari. You kind of stay in the car, keep the windows up, doors locked. You kind of drive by slowly.
Crazy.
You show them like, yo, check this out. If you want a bacon, egg, and cheese, run in the store. Be safe. Come out. Like it's real. Like some people like to say that Brooklyn is more hectic.
No.
I feel like Brooklyn is hectic, but it's only really heavily beefing with other Brooklyn people.
Yeah.
The Bronx will beef with anybody
Everybody.
and everybody.
Yeah.
They will beef with the Bronx. They will beef with Queens, beef with whatever. The Brooklyn was never known to get out of their hood and really... anybody that I know that came out of Brooklyn and lives in Queens always doing a little better than what they were doing in Brooklyn. They're doing better with their lives.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when Brooklyn gets out of Brooklyn, right? But when Bronx gets out of Bronx, it destroys everything in its path. When they take the 44 through Queens, there's graffiti all along the 44 path of everybody that's bombing in the Bronx and doing shit over there. So they come on this. We notice you take this bus from your little dirty area, and then you drive out of there, and then you come to the nice areas in Queens, and you mess up. Let them people that live over there mess that up.
Anyways, moving on.
Well, because they come and they break shit, they steal shit, they make it hot. They don't know how to act. They act fake friendly. I got robbed by Bronx kids one time. So I was popping these tags, and these group of Bronx kids that was in Queens and Flushing, they walked, because I knew they was Bronx, because they all had skinny braids. Mm-hmm. That was the thing back in the day in Bronx. Everybody had long hair, and if you had long hair, you had skinny braids. Like, they all had skinny Puerto Ricans. That's not braids?
Yeah, it's braids. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Not the really thick ones, but just the skinny ones. You know, Spanish niggas be having it. Dominicans have that shit. Like, a lot of them, yeah. So they walked up to me. I was popping the tag. It was daytime too, right? Mm-hmm. They were like, "Yo, you right?" I was like, "Yeah, da-da-da." Like, we ended up, I was like, "Yo, they right?" And then they said my homie's name that I knew. And I was like, I guess we're all cool, right? So they were like, "Yo, let me see the can. Let me pop a tag." I was like, "Here." I gave him a can. Never got the can back. They all popped tags, like 5, 6 of them motherfuckers. And I was by myself. They all took the can. And I'm like, "Yo, give me my payback, bro." Yo, it was back in the day when motherfuckers would take your shit, act like they ain't never took it.
What are you talking about?
Bro, you done just, yo, here's the can. What can, homie? What do you want? Get out of here. Like, that type of shit. You know, they ignore it. Like, what are you talking about, bro? I ain't take nothing. God. Like, and then they're walking away with my can. I'm trying to, like, follow them on the block. Yo, give me my shit back, bro. I'm not playing with you. They're like, "Yo, what are you going to do about it?" They're going to jump my ass. And I was like, "Nothing, B." Like, and I walked the fuck home. And I went home and I hated that motherfucker. What's his name? Fuck was his name, bro. You know what? Fuck you, bro. I can't remember your name right now. I wish I could.
All right. Sad day for you, but thankfully you're still alive.
Bronx is crazy. See what happens when they come to Queens?
Anyways, moving on.
At least Brooklyn would just rob you.
So I have a whole bunch of shit to talk about. Bronx becomes your have you seen this?
What is this?
So More Plates and More Dates covered this. Where this woman has an issue where when she lifts heavy, she pees all over the floor.
Okay. So while you explain that, just play it so we get this ad out of the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So break it down.
So
So
she
she
pee.
lifts.
So she has a oof. Oh my
I'm
god.
not looking right now. I'm waiting for the ad to come
Yeah, I
in.
can see the pee dripping out. I haven't actually I couldn't watch it before because I was just like, oh my god, what the fuck. But she has this condition where she can't hold her bladder when she's especially if she's lifting, like it'll just come out. So people were basically, he covered it because people were outraged or whatever, and then so people on her page are like supportive, like, oh my goodness,
Of course, yeah.
da, da, da. She ended up getting like a sponsorship for like underwear, like grandma underwear, so she could pee in them instead of peeing on the floors and shit. Because she posted a picture with it, and it was really funny. People in More Place More Dates are like, bro, that's so like if you have an issue, take care of it and just be considerate or whatever. And then somebody's like, you don't see me with IBS shitting all over the floor, curling, like, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to get your thoughts and see what you thought.
Now, after digging into this. Wait, what was his thoughts?
More Place More Dates?
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna say right now. I actually don't know.
Longer than I was expecting. This is apparently a lot more common than many of us have probably thought. The replies, she does not seem to censor the replies. She's like pretty fucking open about her stuff, and is like, I guess I can imagine at this point quite frustrated with the amount of times like it's pretty obvious what is happening, but like the people will obviously comment, people like you. If you
skip to
the end
or something. I don't know.
Let's see.
Deadlifter, and that's like one of the main things you do. It's like, I don't know, do you just post like your upper body and then avoid the criticism and people don't see it, or do you just roll with the punches and accept that you're going to get a lot of hate, regardless still. But that's where the actual understanding of this is like gym etiquette 101, obvious stuff. You would, if you even had an issue that was involuntary and you couldn't help it, you would try to find the most accepting environments to a point where if it was not or didn't one exist, you live at home because if people aren't comfortable with you.
But it's not even about so other people in his comments are like, bro, it's not even about avoiding the gym. It's just fix the problem. Sound like wear underwear or whatever, like a diaper, like the women,
like those girl underwear, the period underwears.
No, like the actual grandma panty diapers. Basically, it's like a diaper, but they shaped it in underwear now, so it looks modern. It's not like a diaper. So people are just saying that you just
I mean, my thing is can't you just pee and then go deadlift? Like, how much pee do you have in you? Like,
no, it's I don't know the specifics of the actual condition, but even if you pee anything, if they're drinking water in the middle, and it'll just flood through.
It doesn't make any sense because she's fluffy. She's holding on to water.
I'm not sure.
You go
let me see.
Look up that female, right? So
okay,
it is a female, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm saying, I even lost track of what I was saying for a second. It's just how much if I just don't understand. I don't understand. Can somebody break that down to me? What is wrong with her? Like the name of the problem?
Yeah. There we go.
That's her IG.
I believe so.
Sammy Sharp.
Yeah, that's
Samira Sharp.
Sammy Sharp.
Samira.
Yeah.
Samira, Instagram. Samira Mighty. That's not her.
What the fuck?
Right here. It should be one of the first.
Oh wait, yeah, he put her actual post on there. Forgot. Good thinking.
My most important customers, people like Allison. She wear diapers? Question mark.
Hunter M. Henderson.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't know, man. It's just a little weird about how you could hold that water in your body, and if there's multiple people,
look, that's the
underwear.
Yeah, he's still working on a sponsorship. Oh, she just doesn't have a sponsorship, but she got it. She got so she can wear it now.
Let's see this. This is sick.
At least she has a good attitude about it.
She's huge, bro.
Yeah, she's
I mean,
big.
is this something from juicing though? Is this happens from juicing?
Maybe. I don't know.
Is your thing so big that your body can't hold?
Stress urinary incontinence.
That's the thing.
Oh, no pee.
Show me the wet spot, bro.
I mean, she had peed before.
Why is she standing over piss, bro? I wouldn't pee and go stand over my piss. Like, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Something seems funny about this. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
You think so?
This girl got too much work done to not have work done. There,
Yeah.
like,
Damn, she's big.
she's huge, bro. She's stacking. There's no way she's not stacking. Okay, so she's stacking. So is it possible that your bladder could get so big that your body can't stop it?
Oh, I didn't even think about
Like,
that.
look up what causes whatever is up with her. You feel me? I
Yeah.
cannot see. I have never heard of this, bro. This is like some. Is this what was wrong with the girl from The Exorcist, and they just thought she was possessed? She's just deadlifted something.
Stress incontinence happens when physical movement or activities such as coughing, laughing, sneezing, running, or heavy lifting puts pressure on your bladder.
Yeah, but girls have that thing, right? Like where like they laugh and they pee a little bit.
Yeah.
So like this is like an extended version. I guess I don't know if you stack up and take like some type of juice or some shit if it make your thing bigger. Because it does that to like organ body parts and stuff. It'll make them bigger for females when they take.
So maybe hers is bigger and I can't even hold it.
So that's what it is, right?
It
Like
could
so
be.
it probably because she would have to be like really low water weight, like if
Yeah.
he was constantly losing, and this only happens when she deadlifts, right?
Like when she
Like heavy lifts, heavy lifts when she So I'm saying like, I'm guessing that I don't know. I'm just guessing here. I have no clue. I'm not a medical specialist, but maybe the bladder size thing got bigger. And then it has more water, so when you lift something, it just squeezes it out more, you know? Like,
Yeah, makes sense.
but it's just like, yeah, that's a little weird. Like, but
Yeah.
at the same time, like, it just seems weird that, like, when she does the deadlift with the underwear on, she doesn't sew, like, the wet spot where it came from. Like,
Yeah.
how much of it is, like, you know how like, girls, like, in pornos, they'll fake squirt. Like, it's, like, pee. Like, they'll just, you know, like, or some girls can squirt on command. Like, so that mixed with, it's kind of there. Like, those things are there. So, I don't know. Can you explain what it's like deadlifting and having to pee or something? Like,
I mean, I don't have that issue, so I don't know. I just know that sometimes if my bladder is full and I'm lifting, but I don't realize it because I'm lifting, after I'll see like a little spot. I'm like, oh shit, I have to pee.
but
It doesn't come out.
yeah, that's just weird. That's crazy. And now,
Yeah.
next one. What do we got?
All right, just real quick, run through this one. Solitary confinement, they changed it to just 15 days, and elderly people can't be in solitary confinement anymore. So, yeah. And they're saying because they say anything more than 15 days is torture now. It's going to be classed as torture.
Yeah.
So, that's that.
That's good. I think that's good.
Yeah, Russia and China are becoming best friends. They met on Friday and they basically came to an agreement that they want to be closer. Let's see. Which is a very scary joining of two countries, bro. Oh, that's a very scary thing. I don't know. I don't know about all of that. So it looks like they're gonna be friends. It looks like China's like, yo, bro, hop off Ukraine, whatever. So there's gonna be some sort of thing where they're both gonna probably like take over Ukraine somehow. Like, I don't know. I don't want to get too
they're
political.
both gonna take over Ukraine,
But something's gonna happen.
Putin has
man.
made it clear that he wants like that old Russia back. He wants to bring that old Russia back from like Ukraine, Crimea.
I mean, it's like, well, apart from Russia, China doesn't really have a lot of friends in the international arena. So Russia is really the main partner that China has. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't say. It just say.
Well, I guess that's bound to happen, right? The enemies of my enemies are my friends type shit. Yeah. Anything else?
So this physician, this doctor didn't.
Is
shower.
that boy the shower? Is that the boy
Yeah.
the physician? Oh, well, we know. Nice experiments to take on.
James Hamblin made a splash when announcing he hadn't showered or used much soap in 5 years. The physician. Why did I say it like
Physician.
Okay.
The
thanks.
physician, Yale public health lecturer and staff writer at the Atlantic experimented on himself as research for his latest book, Clean the New Science of Skin. So my whole thing with this people not like showering thing and stuff is very funny to me because of the fact that they'll be like, well, you know, you're wasting water. You don't gotta do this. You don't gotta do that. And I just feel like it's like same people that would tell you to like what?
Animal smell. You're an animal. This is one of the points.
Animals smell. You're an animal. I mean, like, to be honest, like it did really showering. I feel like is more of a balance between how dirty you really get, but at the same time, there's I'm pretty sure there's endorphins released while you're showering, so it makes you feel good too.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to that. Like you might just be literally like a stinkier person, like just not showering, you know. And then like it's also like my cousin's like that, and I don't like that stuff. And my cousin don't shower, and it's weird. Tell him to shower, he don't shower. This kid's like 19, 20. Like,
ugh. Anyways, yeah. I mean, none of these points make like.
Your skin is crawling with mites. Speaking of foreign invaders, skin science verifies old Buddhist idea. There is no self as a. Shut up, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Dog, you just don't want to shower. You just want to say I'm doing an experiment.
Anyways, I was today years old when I found out about Peter Pan syndrome, but you've heard of this.
Yeah.
How did you hear of this?
I don't know. It's just you've heard of this.
Affects people who do not want or feel unable to grow up. People with the body of an adult but the mind of a child. How is that? Like, how do you... Because there's people that just have the mentality that refuse to grow up. And there's, like, how is this a real thing? I'm a little...
No, I guess it's just like another way of saying somebody's childish, bro.
I guess.
I guess it's a scientific term of saying this person's childish.
Yeah.
Because, like, so what? Break it down exactly.
They said somebody who, Oh yeah, you're right. However, an increasingly larger number of adults are presenting emotionally immature behaviors in Western society.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're just being childish.
Yeah.
It's just childish. I don't know why this got a picture of two dudes.
Yeah.
Laying on a couch together, having a great time. That's just how we listen to each other, bro. That doesn't look childish at all. That looks so grown
fun.
up.
This looks fun. What the fuck? I guess it's just like avoiding responsibilities like to the max. Then. Yeah. All right.
Peter Pan behavior.
Moving on. New York is gonna start releasing marijuana public service messages. So, like, you go on the bus and the train and the billboards.
This is your anti-weed ads. Well, it's not anti-weed, right? It's just telling you.
They said the
where
message.
to smoke.
It says the messages will explain who can use marijuana, where it can be used, and how to use it safely. It will also help educate parents and caregivers about how they can protect children and teens, as well as discuss the risk of driving while using marijuana.
Shut up, people.
The messages will be distributed in English and Spanish throughout public service advertisements on television, radio, transit, billboards, and social media.
Yeah, man. I don't know. This is just marketing
Individuals must be 21 years old to buy and or use marijuana in the state. Using marijuana while driving is illegal. People who use marijuana and then get pulled over while driving will be ticketed for driving under the influence. Yeah.
Shit was happening anyway. What the fuck?
It was.
What the fuck was you thinking of?
And I just wanted to show you one more thing. I just remembered. I just wanted to see your So this guy, he followed Tristyn Lee's diet, and he was like dying. He was just dying. I just wanted to skim through it. You don't really have to say much on it. So he basically takes him through his diet where he's just eating mad, like...
A lot more chewy. Just pretty chewy.
That's me when you give me liver.
My mind is racing to a place that makes me want to vomit. Yeah. Just think it's flank steak. It's chewy, right? I think I got a lick of it. Yeah. This is a mind over matter diet. This is a mind over matter diet, 100%. Man. Yeah, 100%. Oh, I mean, get used to it. I actually prefer organ meats now over normal meats, but it has a lasting flavor on the tongue. That's for sure.
So he basically takes him through the thing.
I actually did a carnivore diet video like a long time ago.
Takes him through his workout.
I count 7 lines in his
7 lines in his gallon.
And then takes him through the food again.
And we're gonna throw with that some grass-fed ground lamb and then a salmon fillet.
So my question is, so he's just eating mat. He doesn't eat any carbs, just meat supposedly.
Okay.
This much variety of meat since I worked with the United Nations probably.
Which I said that. Didn't he say this shit was not like a good idea? Like
yeah, he did say that.
Yeah. I mean, I lived up 0 carbs for like a year.
Oh really?
Yeah, when I was when my gym videos you saw, those were on 0 carbs. Fire.
Yo, but at least his just goes beep. Mine's like fire. Police will be called, and I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to make 2 eggs. It's like impossible to make 2 eggs, and forget me. That's a whole fucking. The fire department probably come for me. So it's ground beef, salmon, and liver.
Ground beef, salmon, and liver. Ew.
It's different to say the least. Not the most challenging organ I've tried to swallow today.
Yo, but I'm not gonna lie. I bet Tristyn Lee doesn't know how to cook. I bet this 15-year-old kid don't know how to cook. Look at his face. No, go back to. I wish you could go back to that part where you had it, because the way he was looking at him, that right there. No, look at Tristyn's face. He don't know how to cook. Does that look like a face of somebody who cooked for you?
Yo. What the fuck?
10 minutes and 47 seconds. Right there. Does that look like I made a good meal for you, look? This man is scheming and conniving right here. He been lying to y'all he eats carbs, bro. I'm telling you, he lying. He like
that he don't eat carbs, you mean?
Nah, he probably didn't eat carbs.
He doesn't look, his physique doesn't look like he have any. He looks very depleted. Like, I personally don't like his look because it's just too, I don't know, it's just not. I mean, he's also young as hell still.
But he's a soccer player, bro. I think he needs those carbs.
And meals 3, 15,000.
You think he do be eating carbs on the down low?
I think so.
Fairly large.
I think he has carb up days and shit. Like,
yeah. Because it would be, like, following this with no carbs ever.
no carbs ever doesn't mean. What is that brown rice, bro? Is that brown rice?
That's ground beef. Yeah.
Ugh, he just said it.
Taste test for the steak.
Very nicely cooked. Compliments to the chef. Medium rare. Anything more, give it to the dogs, right?
That's what you always say.
That don't make any sense.
Probably closer to the 1,000-calorie mark. The little
This meal, really?
Yeah, because the steak is so.
He starts eating at 4 in the morning.
And then the ground beef as well.
That's what he said.
Usually I'll put my bigger meal at the end of the day.
Yo, I feel like most of that stuff is cap, bro. Like, most of the stuff the communities be saying.
You were gonna talk so much shit.
Most of the stuff the communities be saying, they be lying, bro. Most of the information that gets put out be cap. Like, when she showed me this video a couple of, like, weeks back and stuff, I immediately said, like, bro, one, like, he's either capping, like, he's just not
Meats in general have a lot
doing that like that every day. You know how much work that is?
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
which helps with production of ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate.
I'm like losing my appetite faster than like a.
Wait, run it back real quick. I want to hear what he just said about what the fast fade and all that.
We're gonna do 3 ounces of this, and then we're gonna do 7 ounces of lean grass-fed ground beef. Probably not your standard meal. I grabbed the biggest heart just for you, Will.
Oh, that's heart.
So I'm assuming the heart isn't something that you willingly have on your plate. There's definitely a reason that you're eating this, right?
Yeah, so organ meats in general have a lot of micronutrients in them. Beef heart in particular has coenzyme Q10, which helps with production of ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate.
I'm like losing my appetite faster than like a.
He didn't even explain what that does. Oh, hold up, pause that. Look that up. What is that? I feel like he just said a big.
ATP.
I swear to God, I feel like he just said a big word
ATP
for something.
delivers
real
energy to your cells and encourages muscle. Hold on.
What does your body do in general, though?
It does that.
Ain't it supposed to just do
But
that?
It boosts it. It boosts it.
It boosts. Yo, when you say it out loud, it don't make no sense, though.
Stands for.
You see it in real life?
It's a molecule found in the cells of living organisms. It's said to be very important because it transports the energy necessary for all cellular metabolic activities. It is dubbed as a universal unit of energy for living organisms. So he's saying, like, the ATP from the heart will
Yo.
help boost your own ATP.
Okay, one heart, not all everyday heart. Like that shit. Every organ should be eaten probably like once a month, if anything, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't extend it because then you're dealing with pathogens coming through the organs.
Ugh, God. Anyway, so I was watching another video where he was like, "Yo, I was just shitting, like
Man,
just
look,
shitting, just
look
shitting,
at his
just
face just
shitting."
taking a bite out of that. It was so stressful.
he was
So stressful.
nah, but his diet makes sense. That's why I watched like when he tries these shit. I'm like, yo, yo.
I just feel like a crazy diet is a good marketing plan. That's what I see it as. The crazier the diet, the more marketing.
I've never had grass-fed beef in my life, and there's a huge difference.
It's a little bit more gamey. It's a different taste.
Yeah, I mean at least the cow.
Yeah.
And it is just after 6, so you gotta get you home, man. You gotta get to bed.
I know this is late. I mean, I'm about to tuck in right now.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just
6?
Slumber party, pillow fight.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
So highly recommend checking out his channel.
All right. Anyways, but yeah, that was that. Anyways,
But yeah, that's what we got.
that's what we got. Yeah,
Is that it?
We got a lot. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we got everything.
Nice.
Very
All right,
nice.
guys. That was the episode 43 for the Brew Breath podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Comment, like, subscribe, all that. We got an IG and all that info on the bottom. So I'll see you guys later. And it's been a wrap.